Hi viewers, welcome to Healursoul. Thank you for watching. So today's topic is how to get rid of toxic or negative people from your life. So it's a pick a card reading. You need to choose one card, whichever you are drawn towards. Choose only one card, okay? Don't go for multiple piles because it is about your life, you are dealing with toxic and negative people. So if you watch multiple piles, the energy will get disturbed and the messages won't be accurate. It won't be helpful for you. So it is better to watch only one pile, okay? So let's get into the reading. Pile number 1, which is red pile. So red pile, how to get rid of toxic or negative people from your life. So pile number 1, here it is a little bit difficult for you to do that because I think as a person you are a very emotional person, or you give importance to your emotions more than your logical brain. Maybe you think emotionally more than your logical thinker, or I can say that you give importance to people like personally, relationship wise, or even though they are a normal friends also, you take it to the heart. You maybe build the feelings for them very deeply. No matter, it is not just about the relationships, it is about your friendships, co-workers, everyone. Maybe here the thing is, as per your nature, you are the person who build the emotions easily and who will be having feelings in the deeper level, not in the surface level. So if at all you are showing your emotions or affection to someone, that means it is coming from your bottom of the heart. It is not like in the surface, just to tell that you are telling, or to get something you are telling. You invest yourself fully, that I can say. And moreover here, while investing, I think in the professional work related matters also, see, in work related matters, in professional space or in office organization, when we are working with workmates, we should have professional relationship. We should never build personal relationships, or we should never build that kind of attachments, okay? But here I think you are the person who easily build that kind of attachments, or you take everything personally. Even your co-workers also you take personally. So when the things are not working good, when you get, I'm just giving example, if you are working for one organization, you are the person who get well with each and everyone, where the work team members or the colleagues, you build the emotions very deeply, you feel everything very deeply, you will make attachments very easily with your co-workers, team members or co-workers, with that atmosphere, that group of people. If some other opportunity came to you which is offering better than this package whatever you are getting currently, and the work atmosphere, the work, everything is better than this organization, still you won't show interest to leave that organization just because of these attachments. This is just example I am giving, okay? Because I have some people, I know some people like this. They simply feel emotions more than their professional. That is what I say. In professional area, you should build only professional relationship purely. You should never get attached to your co-workers. So here, because of that, you lose your better opportunities to become a better person or do good in your career life. Because of that attachments, because you are very much attached to that people, that atmosphere, everything. You take personally each and everything. You feel deeply. So that is the problem with your character or your nature. Maybe by birth or by when you are a kid also, you build that emotions very easily. You mostly think with your heart more than your brain. even in the professional life, work area. So when you do this, actually here don't get triggered, okay, because whatever I am going to tell you, it will make you triggered. When the person is very emotional more than them, you will become toxic to yourself, to people around you, because not you. When people are very much emotional, they don't know how to handle their emotions, they don't know how to balance their emotions. Because of that, they become toxic to themselves as well as people around them. When you become toxic to yourself, obviously people also feel that energy and they will also feel toxicity. So this is the problem with you. So here, how to get rid of the toxicity and negativity, that negative. So here in your case, purely there may be people existed, toxic negative people also existed in your life. It is not that you are the only toxic person. There may be existed, but here the first priority we need to give it to is yourself. Thinking rather than thinking about others, it is first priority goes to you. So here, forget about the negative toxic people around you, because here I am sensing purely because of your over emotional nature, because of the deep feelings you build for people or the situation or the place or the things, whatever it is, you feel everything very deeply and very emotional. So that is the reason why you become toxic and negative to others, to yourself. First you become toxic and negative to yourself, as well as when you have that energy, everyone will feel that energy. So here, how to get rid of is a different story that we will talk in some other reading. You can watch some other time, because here the first priority is you need to get rid of the toxicity, negativity from yourself. So what you need to do is you need to remove some belief systems. Like you may be brought up in a place or the family atmosphere where you taught much about attachments, emotions, sacrificings, or the friendly nature, rather than logical things, rather than thinking in a logical way, or the brought up by the parent or the guardian, whoever brought up, they are very emotional person. So because of that get affected to you also. So here, first you need to work on yourself to get rid of this toxicity and negativity. Here purely I am sensing you are the one who is toxic and negative. So that is the reason I said don't get triggered, okay. It is a good chance that once you accept the reality, it may trigger you, but once you accept the reality, you can easily come out of this, because we need to change. That is the reason, that is the motive of this tarot reading, okay. So here you need to change some belief systems, whatever belief systems from childhood you are built, like you need to be sacrificer, you need to be close with everyone, you need to share each and everything to others, you need to build a strong bond or deep bonds. You need to change this kind of belief systems. At home or in relationships, it is a good to have emotions, to show emotions, to have a deep feelings, deep bondings. It's a good thing. But in a work area, in professional area, which is not related to emotions, which is related to materialistic things, it is very important for us to understand. Then only the relationships, whatever we make, that connections, whatever we make, we will be having healthy connections in our life. So here I think, whether you may be having healthy connections or not, but because of your over emotional or unbalancedness, you became like toxic and negative to others as well as yourself. So stop. First thing, change your belief system and try to understand the things as per today's era. Like now where we are in 20th century, 21st century, we are dealing with technology. So if at all you have any old belief systems, try to remove it slowly, okay. Work on it and remove it. And second thing, listen to your intuition, because when you are overly emotional or you are unbalanced emotionally, you don't listen to your intuition. We don't listen our intuition. We just driven by our emotions. So here it is very important for you to listen to your intuition. In whatever situation it is, whomever you are dealing with, listen to your intuition. And as I said, if possible, try to read the people, understand them. Simply don't go with emotions. Okay, take time when you are making new connections. Also take time, give some time to that connection to build deeply. Understand them, understand their nature, at least understand yourself, how much they are good for your mental health, your emotions, whatever you are going to invest, whether they are the right person for that investment or not, everything. Even when you are working in an organization also, as I said in the first example, when you are getting better opportunity, just because of you are very much attached to your people, your co-workers, your work area, it doesn't mean that you should leave that. You need to excel in your career, right? So it is very important for you to understand these kind of things. So for that you need to build your logical brain. So here you need to work on your mental thought process, I can say. Your thought process is very important. Here everything you are going with emotions, I can say. So stop thinking emotionally. It doesn't mean that you should become an unemotional person. Keep your emotions, but use your logical brain also, and use your intuition, okay, more than your emotions. Listen to your intuition. Think logically. Whenever you are making any kind of decisions, any kind of connections, think logically. Then make the decision. Then may enter into the connection. It is very important for you. See, when we tell that enter into the connections, we obviously think about whether they are emotionally connected or not, all those things. But for you, it is very important for you to understand that think logically. Your logical brain is completely closed. I think you never use your logical brain. And why I am telling this much is, if at all you don't stop using your emotional brain more than your logical brain, you are going to end up in a very bad situation regarding your mental health issues. It will kill your mental health. That is the reason why, because instead of telling others, I am telling you to change yourself first. Others, forget about who is toxic, who is negative, who is taking advantage of your emotions. Everything will happen. But here, the thing is not others. Thing is you. You need to change here. In this case. So pile number 1, whoever choose red pile, from now onwards at least, think logically. Whatever you are doing, think logically and search in Google, because now I cannot explain how to build your logical brain or how to get the emotional balance. So you can search in the Google, you will find the ways to improve your logical brain, to make how to handle your emotions, how to get emotionally balanced. You will get everything in the Google. So just step by step you can build it. Okay. So because here I think you are already dealing a lot of stuff in your life, but the thing is here you are dealing in your mental health. There is no one, maybe others also involved, but no one is getting affected here. You are the only one who is getting affected by that toxicity, that negativity, because as I said, it is started from yourself, from you. So it is very important for you to remove that. So after when you became completely out of the toxicity, negativity, then you will understand whom you need to cut from your life, remove from your life. Okay. So here first I think you need to take care of yourself. You need to focus on yourself. So just find out the ways to think logically more than emotional, and how to get balanced emotionally. So let's move on to pile number 2, which is blue pile. So pile number 2, how to get rid of toxic and negative people from your life. So pile number 2, here I think you already know how to get rid of toxicity, negativity, toxic people, negative people from your life, because you are a complete person You know how to complete the cycle, you know how to end the cycle, where to end the cycle, when to end the cycles, when to enter into the other cycles. You know everything. Like, your vision is your limit kind of thing. You don't stop for anyone, you don't look for anyone, you don't try to stuck with anything. You complete the things as soon as possible. So if at all you find any kind of negativity or toxicity in your life, you know how to cut it, how to get rid of it. You're very much talented in that, I can say. You have that kind of skill, or you know that when person is, you sense that someone is negative or something is negative or some toxicity is around you, you immediately get out of it. You move from that place, because the world card, it is like changing the things. You not settle in or stuck. It is not about settle. You won't stuck with the things. You explore yourself. You explore yourself, you build yourself, you update yourself. You always want to be with the trend, I can say. If any new technology, you may introduce it to new technology, you are very much interested to learn that new technology, new hobby, any new thing, because you won't stuck with the same old things. You want something new and you are ready to acquire it, ready to adapt it. So that is the reason why I think you never settle or never stuck in the situations or people who is toxic or negative. It is like, see, this is a Aquarius air sign, this is Scorpion. All are fixed signs. Water, Taurus, Earth, and this is fire, Leo. So you know you have everything in your hands, and this kind of magic wands kind of. It is not magician kind of card, because magician also hold all things. But here I think you know how to utilize those things. Or that is what, you never stuck with one thing. You know there is something more. So you, maybe that gene will lead you to further. So in that process, you don't stuck with the negative or toxic people. You always change yourself. That change also help you to come out of that negative and toxic people or situations. I think you are the person who always stay away from it. It is not wantedly. I think you as you update yourself, automatically that toxic and negative people will fade away. You don't even do anything. You no need to do anything particularly to get rid of the toxic and negative people, because you update yourself, you move forward, you make connections. At least you try to know about everything, new things, whatever comes new, you try to understand, you try to you educate yourself. You always about exploring about yourself, about the things, about the situation, whatever comes to you, about the life. So maybe this is the reason why you always move forward, and whenever you get in touch with negative, toxic people also, even though you know it or not, they are toxic and negative, till that time you understand that till that time they want to create that negativity, toxicity in your life, you already move forward. You won't, they are unable to get you to bring that toxic and negative things to you, even though you may be surrounded by that kind of people, because you move quickly, and you won't stuck in the same position, same situation or same thing for a long time. And you have a lot of knowledge, I can say. This is a wild card, because you update yourself, you know a lot of things about lot of things, and you know how to use the things, whatever you have, that whatever resources you will get, you know how to utilize for your good. Or you are the person who think about good things to do the planet, to do something good for the planet. You think to do something good for the earth. So that zeal also, that dedication also move you forward. And when you, in the process of moving forward, these toxic negative people can't catch you. So whether you know it or not, you are having toxic negative people, you don't even give importance to them, or you just don't even think about it because you have your own things going on for you. So you just move forward, and in that process they will fade away, or they are unable to catch you even though they try. And you are a very balanced person, I think, and strong, very stubborn, very courageous, very strong, and like an eagle how it flies. No stone can stop the eagle. That kind of person. Nothing can stop you. That is the reason. That is also one reason why, even though there is a lot of negative, toxic people want to catch you, they try to stop you. They cannot do that because your energy may be very high, or you have that ability to move forward very quickly, so that they cannot catch you. So pile number 2, whoever choose blue pile, whatever you are doing, that's a good thing, move forward. And I think here you know how to balance, because it is 4 elements. It is 4 elements: air, water, earth and fire. So you know how to balance it. You have that 4 elements within you. You are a complete person. World also a complete person. Completeness, one kind of completeness. So you no need to worry about whether someone is toxic. I think you don't give time to that also, to think about it also. You don't give time. You won't be having that time to think so and so person is negative or toxic. You won't be having that kind of time. You are always doing your thing. And meanwhile they will, if at all you have such kind of people also, they will fade away. They cannot catch you, or they cannot come to your level. They cannot reach, they fail to reach your level. That is also one reason why you no need to do any special things to get rid of them. Whatever you are doing, that's a good thing. Just concentrating on yourself, moving forward, learning new things, expanding yourself, exploring life, knowing about different things. These all things is helping you to get out of all those negative things or toxic people. It's a good thing. So pile number 2, I don't think you need to do anything special to get rid of toxic and negative people, because your energy is enough, and the things whatever you are doing, those are enough. They cannot catch you. So let's move on to pile number 3. So pile number 3, how to get rid of negative or toxic people from your life. So pile number 3, here I think you need to stop putting your efforts, because I think you are the person who continuously put your efforts or do your hard work to build that relationship or staying in that relationship or connection, even though you know that it is not working for you, even though you know that it is not serving you anything, even though you know that it is a toxic, even though you know that it is becoming negativity, it is giving you negativity, it is becoming toxic, it is making your life, it is sucking your energy from your life, but still you work on it because you want that. That's it. You think that if I work on it, it will get better. If I work on it, it will get better. So you may be having such kind of feeling that you can change anything, or it is one kind of feeling some people will have, that I can change it, I can make it. Maybe that kind of person you are, even though you know that. Because see, it is okay to have confidence, but till what extent? So here I think you may be having some overconfidence regarding, at least not in all the areas, at least in the relationships or connections. When something is not working, you need to leave it. Till some extent you can try it, but if you see a lot of red flags, still you are working on it, that means you are a fool. Because you are seeing a lot of red flags, still you want to work on it, that means simply you are fooling yourself. You are simply wasting your efforts, you are simply wasting your time, you are simply wasting your hard work. So if it is a relationship connection also, you are simply wasting your emotions, even though you know that other person is not putting anything, they are not giving anything in the return, you are not getting anything in the return, simply you want to give it, you want to invest your time, you want to invest your hard work, you want to invest your emotions, because here nothing is hidden. That's the reason I am telling you. Okay, the messages may get triggered you, but you need to hear it, because it is very important. Here you are the villain for your life. That is the reason I am telling you. Here no one is doing wrong to you. You are doing that, because when you know that something is toxic, something is negative, we need to move out of it. We need to get rid of it. But here, instead of getting rid of it, you want to work on it, because you may be having feeling that you can change it to that positive. You can change, you can remove that toxicity. So that is what I said. You may be a very confident is good, but you may be a little bit overconfident person, that you feel that I can do it, I can achieve it. So here you need to learn where to put your efforts, till what extent you should give your time, your hard work, your emotions. Once you get to understand, at least once you understand that, you will come out of it. Here people are, your negative people, toxic people are not binding you, are not making you to stuck in the situation, are stuck in that connection. They may be ready to leave, or at least the universe is giving you chances to come out of the toxicity and negativity without doing anything. Just moving on is enough. But here, instead of doing that, you are simply want to put your efforts more and more. It's like if at all you are in a connection, you know that your partner is not a good person, or at least they may be having some toxic issues or negative things. They may be having some bad addictions which is not good for you. At least when you are proceeding when you are starting your family, it is not good for you, your kids, you know everything. But still you want to stay with that partner, but still you want to work on that connection, even though you know that that person is not going to change. So here, this is your nature, I can say, because this person is putting efforts. Three of Pentacles, even though it is not working, this project is not going to work out, this person knows that, but still they are putting their efforts. That is the reason. If at all it is upright, it is working on something which is going to work out, but here your efforts are going waste, your hard work is going waste, but still you are putting, your emotions are going waste, still you are investing on those people, those connections, those friends, those family, even though you know that in the return you are not going to get anything. Here I am not sensing any emotions, so don't feel bad, because here there is no emotions. You are not putting efforts because you have emotions, you have feelings, you have that affection. That is the reason you want to work on it. It is not that situation. In case of pile number 1, they have emotions, they have feelings, there are a lot of emotions, but here it is not about emotions. It is about just proving yourself that you can do it. There is no emotions existed here. I think today I am going to trigger a lot of people, but you need to hear it. You need to understand this. You need to listen this, so that at least now onwards you won't put your efforts on things which is not working. Because here you know that pile number 3, whoever you have selected this pile, you know that there is lot going on, there is not going to work out, nothing is there, something is dead, but still you want to work on it. You are putting your efforts, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your emotions, just simply because here I am not even sensing emotions, seriously, because it is completely pentacle cards. Simply because you want to prove that I did it. You just want to prove yourself. To whom you want to prove, that completely depends on you. You want to prove yourself, you want to prove others, you want to prove the society, you want to prove the family members. It is completely depends on you and your situation. But here the thing is, Everyone knows that, even including you knows that things are not good, things are not working on. It is completely waste of time. But still you want to work on it. Now you understand that why you are doing it. Here simply there is no emotions. Here simply you want to prove it. Now you ask yourself to whom you want to prove. To yourself or to just to others, whoever around your friends, neighbors, your family members. Just ask yourself to whom you want to prove this. After working on whatever efforts you are putting, whatever hard work you are doing, after doing all those things, anyway they are getting wasted. To whom you want to prove this. If you leave this, if you put this efforts, hard work, time in some other connection, at least on yourself, you will become a better person. It is not even stubborn. It is like overconfidence. Here I am sensing completely, not even stubbornness, overconfidence. Confidence is good, but it should not become overconfidence. Here, this person who you are watching pile number 3, you are doing things just because of your own overconfidence. You have that overconfidence. You should understand what is confidence, what is overconfidence. If you know that line, the thin line between the confidence and overconfidence, you don't waste your time, energy, hard work, efforts on something which is not going to work out. You will simply turn those things in yourself. You will become a better person. Best version of yourself. You will achieve something better. So here you need to understand that. Pile number 3, it is how to get rid of toxic negative people from your life is just leave what you are working. Because I think you don't have any problem with those toxic negative people. It is even situation, relationship, connection, friendships. You don't have any problem. They are not holding you. They are not making you to stuck in that rut. You just want to be in that rut. You just want to stick with it. You just want to work on it. So now you understand that. Don't get triggered. When you get triggered, sit with yourself and ask for whom you need to prove, for whom you want to prove, and what you are getting. Now, instead of wasting your time, if you put that efforts and time on yourself, what you are going to get? Ask the beautiful questions, because it is life. Why you are wasting on something which is not going to work out? So let's move on to pile number 4. Who choose green pile? So pile number 4. How to get rid of toxic and negative people from your life. So pile number 4. Here I think you get rid of negative toxic people from your life. There is no problem, because when you see that is something is not going to work out, you are unable to see the result, you stop putting your efforts. You will stop putting your efforts and you don't concentrate on those things. And in that way, you are going to get rid of negative and toxic people, because you won't invest much. When you see that something is not going to work out, whether it is a friendship, connection, relationship, you immediately stop putting efforts or giving your time, or at least trying for that to happen. That is a good thing, because that way you are going to get rid of that negative and toxic people. But here the thing is, you will end up in a disappointment. So here I think you need to know that. Here simply when you stop giving your efforts, hard work, time, once you did not see the result, you did not feel that it is going to work out, you are doing a good thing. In that way you are avoiding the toxic and negative people from your life once they get completely into your life. It's a good thing. But the thing is, after doing that, you are spending a lot of time in disappointment, because you are blaming yourself one way or other way, or you are simply feeling disappointed that you maybe need to put some time more, or you are not invested much. So you are thinking different thoughts. You may be surrounded with lot of thoughts that you did not invested much, or you did not did it well, or you are not the right person. You are the one who is not good for the connection or the people. That is the reason why they left you. Actually, the thing is, it's a good thing. I think you are doing the good thing. You are not doing any wrong. When you are sensing that something is not working on, something is not going to give you what you are deserve, you immediately stop putting your efforts. That's how you are getting rid of the toxic and negative people from your life. They are unable to affect your life in any way. But here the thing is, you are going into disappointment by thinking that you did something wrong. But by not putting efforts, or by not giving your time, or just simply thinking that you are not the right person, you are not the worthy person, you are not able to work on this relationship or connection. So that's the reason that people left you. Actually, that people are negative people, toxic people. That's why they left you. But you maybe don't know that they are toxic or negative. Before knowing that, you understood that things are not working and you will leave them. So that is also one reason why you are going into disappointment. You are feeling disappointed that you are the wrong person. So pile number 4, it is a good reading for you to understand when you are putting some efforts in something, some connection, some friendships, and they are not staying with you, or you are not seeing the result. They are leaving you just because you are not putting your efforts, or you are not giving time, you are not spending time, you are not giving your time. They are leaving you. Actually, it is a good thing is happening for you. They are toxic people. You maybe don't know that they are toxic and negative people for you, and you are simply blaming yourself. You are feeling disappointed. So don't do that. From now onwards, at least, whatever you are doing, do that. Okay? You no need to try hard when you are not seeing any result. When you are working on something, when you are putting some emotions, when you are putting some hard work, it is very important for us to check whether it is working or not, whether we are getting something in the return or not. And when we are not getting anything in the return, it is very important for us to understand when to stop giving. So here, you are not over giving. That is a very good thing from you. Within you, you maybe know it or not, you are not a over giver. You won't give until unless you are not getting something in the return. You may be a Taurus person, because I saw that quality in Taurus. Even though earth signs are Capricorn and one more sign, anyway, I am not getting that sign. So Taurus, Capricorn both are, and one more sign is there. All are earth signs, but all earth signs are not with this quality. Only Taurus people, I saw so many Taurus people, they won't put their efforts where they are not seeing any result. That's a very good quality that I acquired from them. I adapted from them. I learned from them. So here I think you are also the same person. When you see that you are not getting anything in the return, you stop putting your efforts, you stop putting your energy, you stop giving your emotions, and that's how you are protected from these toxic and negative people. But the thing here, what you need to change is, after losing them, you are feeling that because of you are not putting efforts, because of you are not trying little bit more, they left you. Actually, the thing is, that's a good thing. So at least from now onwards, don't feel sad or don't feel disappointed, and don't blame yourself that you did not give much. Okay, whatever you are doing, it's a good thing. Just give Just invest where you are getting the return. Don't invest somewhere where you are not getting in the getting returns. Okay, and stop blaming yourself. Stop feeling sad or bad for not putting your efforts. Okay, because this is helping you to stop entering negative and toxic people in your life. It is not, I think these things are, you are not aware of this thing, that those people are toxic and negative. You are simply seeing whether they are giving in the return you are getting something or not. If they are not investing in the same, you are just you are just get rid of them, or you are just coming out of that connection or friendship, and you don't even know that they are toxic or negative. So here, that's how you are protecting yourself, I can say. So here you no need to do anything, just continue doing it. If you feel that you are not getting anything in the return, stop giving that, stop putting yourself or stop investing yourself. That's how we can get rid of toxic negative people. And moreover, you should not waste your energy or investment where you are not getting anything in the return. Okay, more than intuition, here I am sensing you are a very logical person, because only logical people can do that. When they are getting something in the return, then only they will give something in the return. So it is, they will maintain equal give and take, I can say. So when something is not happening in the equal give and take, they will come out of that situation, that connection. So here I think you are the very logical person, logical minded person. But the thing is here, somewhere in deep down, once you come out of it, or once you lost that people, you feel that emotionally everyone will be having emotions, no matter how logical you may be. So in the deep down you feel that you are the one who did not keep much efforts. You blame yourself, I can say. You feel disappointed, you feel sad for not putting more efforts. So actually you no need to feel bad and sad. Pile number 4, whoever choose green pile, you are doing the right thing. You are, in this way you are not attracting unhealthy people in your life, not just toxic negative people. You are not attracting unhealthy people in your life. I think now also you have very healthy relationships or connections around you, whether it is a work or whether it is a personal relationship, because here you know how to maintain equal give and take. You don't give more than what you are receiving, and that's a very good thing. So pile number 4, here you no need to do extra to get rid of negative toxic people, because I am not sensing you may be having any negative toxic. It is just simply you are feeling disappointed because you are not putting much effort. So just don't get disappointed. Okay, you are doing the right thing. Just maintain that equal give and take in the same manner, and don't feel bad for not maintaining equal give and take. Okay, so let's move on to pile number 5, which is yellow pile. So pile number 5, how to get rid of toxic and negative people from your life. So pile number 5, here you need to be non-committal. If you are a very committed person, very trustworthy, very hardworking, or at least you show that strong commitment kind of things. So to get rid of negative or toxic people from your life, you need to be non-committed. You show that you are a not committed person, or you act like, at least if you behave like you are a not committed person, you are not a stable person, you are, if you bring some kind of player energy, that is enough. When you bring that player energy into the situation, into the connection, the toxic people or negative people will go out of your life. You no need to do much, you no need to do a lot of hard work, I can say. Because I think as a person, naturally you are a very committed person, you are a very hardworking person, or you put your efforts, whatever you are doing, dedicatedly. Whether it is a connection, whether it is a work, you are a very stable, reliable person, I can say. Very hardworking also. So people trust you. because of that reliability and that stability, that dedication, whatever you showed towards the connection or the work or the situation. People feel that at least that thing is there. It is not like feeling you are a very stable person, but when it comes to if at all, if you find any kind of negative or toxicity, negative people or toxic people in your life, you need to stop being stable. You should act like unstable or inconsistent. It's like player energy completely. You should look like a player, or at least you should behave like a player. You need to bring that player energy into the situation. That is enough. Those toxic people and negative people will go out of your life. You don't need to do anything. So here I think you are a very stubborn person, and that is also one reason why you are a very committed person. And I think whatever you do, even entering into the connections or making any decisions, you take your own time. It is not that you do it swiftly or quickly. You won't make any decisions quickly. You will take time to make the decisions, to enter into the connection. So meanwhile you will understand what kind of people they are, or what kind of situation it is, how much you need to invest. So I think you are a very calculated person one way. So you know how to invest, where to invest, till what extent you need to invest. So in that process, when you find toxic people, negative people, I don't think you will stuck with them, and I think you already have this ability, whether you know it or not, knowingly or unknowingly. When you encounter someone who is toxic, negative, you simply bring your player energy into the picture. Basically, you are a very stable person. You are not a player. But when you encountered with that kind of people, you will bring your player energy, and that is enough. That is enough to that people, the toxic and negative people will go out of your life. They don't want to stay in your life because of your player energy, because of that inconsistent nature. So if at all you have that player energy, inconsistent nature, and whenever you bring out, you feel that you are a very stable person, but why you behave sometimes, this is the reason why you behave, why you bring that player energy, because you sense that other person is not good for you, or other person is not trustworthy, because here you are a very trustworthy person. So you know when someone came into your surrounding, you will understand that whether that person is trustworthy or not. So when you sense that they are not trustworthy, they are toxic, they are negative, they are not reliable, you also become the same thing. You also bring that same energy to them. That's how you get rid of negative and toxic people. Whether you know it or not, I think you already do that. You already have that default feature within you. You don't need to do much work on that to get rid of toxic people, negative people from your life. When you get reliable people, honest people, you will be very honest and reliable, very stable. But when you understand someone is not reliable, someone is not understanding, or they are toxic, any kind of, if you sense some little bit of toxicity, negativity, you immediately get into your player energy, or at least you will behave like you are a non-committal. Whether it is not just about relationship, it is about friendship also. They feel that you are not committed, you are not dedicated to that friendship. So that means you won't give much time to that things. So you may be stuck with your routines, or you just avoid people, you don't entertain them, or you don't spend much time with them. You keep yourself busy in your routines. That's how you get rid of that toxic people. When you are busy with your routines, when you are doing your own work, when you are spending your time on yourself or your work, obviously won't give much time to them, so they will go out of your life. They won't expect much from you. If they are failed to create the toxicity, negativity into your life. This is how it is there already. I think you no need to do it. It is there, whether you know it or not. It is already there within yourself. Maybe if you, after watching this, if you recall the things, you will understand. You have this kind of nature. You are a very stable person, but sometimes you behave as a player energy. You will come into player energy. The reason is the other person is not trustworthy, or that other person is not good for your energy. Then only you behave like a player. That's how you get rid of those negative, toxic people from your life. You don't even entertain them, or you just don't spend your time to that people. You don't waste your time on people who is toxic, negative. Because you simply understand the situation or thing or the person, and you immediately get all your time to yourself. You spend all your time in your routines, whatever the work you are doing. You simply spend the time to yourself. You don't give that time, energy to others, that people. So this is how you keep yourself away, I can say, because I don't think they will enter. You just keep that negative, toxic people away from you. Stable, committed, like they take time to give commitment, but they are very stable. So here you may take time to give commitment or enter into that friendship or relationship, but you are very stable. Once you understand the other person completely, you are very loyal, very trustworthy to that connection, whether it is a friendship or relationship. But when you sense that some other person, whomever you are dealing or try to deal with, they are toxic or negative, you immediately change your energy into player. So that person thinks that you are a player. Actually, you are not a player, but because of that energy, you bring your player energy out, and because of your player energy, they go out of your life. They don't want to be in your connection, in your energy, or in your friendship or relationship. That's how you keep away that toxic, negative people. You don't even entertain them. They can't even enter in your life. You show that player energy and you keep yourself very busy, and because of your routines. So they won't get time. So this is how you no need to do that. Actually, I'm sensing that strongly you have this ability already. So this, I think you don't have any negative and toxic people in your life. You won't stuck with those people. If at all you have that negative, toxic people around you also, as I said, you won't spend much time with them. That's how they stay away from you. They may be existed, but still you won't spend time. You busy with your routines. You keep yourself busy with your routines, your work. So in that process, you stay away from their energy. That's how they won't affect you. That negativity, toxicity won't affect you. But anyway, I think here that people will call you player. Maybe others who are trustworthy, they understand that you are a very stable and trustworthy person. But who are toxic and negative people, they see you as a player because you bring that energy. Knowingly or unknowingly, it will come out, and you act with them. Your actions will be like a player. That's how you may be having that name also. Like some people will call you player. Actually, the thing is, their energy is the problem. The energy, whatever energy they bring, that energy will make you player. You bring that player energy out. That's how you will become a player. Actually, you are not a player. So you don't need to worry if anyone calls you player. Don't worry. It is protecting you. That player energy is protecting you from negative, toxic people. So thank you for watching. For more readings, you can like and subscribe. For personal readings, you can mail me. You will find the details in description box.